Hold on na, sandali lang. Ayan, yan. Magandang tanghali po sa lahat po nanonood ng Litrato Philippines at araw po ng Biyernes, no, July 14, no, at ngayong araw may makakasama na naman po tayong Miss Earth Queens, no, from other countries. So, siyempre, later on, we will speak in English na kasi siyempre hindi niya tayo maintindihan yung Atina. At siyempre, tutulungan ako ni Atina para hindi naman dumugo ang ilong ko ngayon. Anyway, kasama ko po ngayon ang ating co-host na si Atina Axilio, ang ating Miss Philippines Earth Fire. Tama ba ako? 2023? Miss Earth Philippines Fire. Tama po ba?
Ecotourism po.
Okay. Ecotourism. Sino yung fire?
Si 𝗟𝗶𝘁𝗍 from Australia.
Okay. I'm sorry. Ecotourism. I'm sorry. Pa-edit. Oo, pa-edit na lang later, brother. Tawag dito, Ecotourism pala, Miss Philippines Earth, MPE Ecotourism 2023. Anyway, bago tayo mag-umpisa, Atina, gusto ko muna mag-invite, no, sa ating mga manonood. Napapanood tayo ng live by Sky Cable Channel 224 at sa lahat po ng TV boxes and DTT boxes nationwide. At syempre, napapakinggan nyo rin po kami sa aming talapitan, DCRJ 10 AM, at sa aming social media account, facebook.com/DCRJ 10 AM, at sa aming YouTube channel, DCRJ 10 AM, Radyo Bandido TV. At meron din po kaming apps, no? Stream apps and Radio Garden apps via iOS and Android so that for that other country, no, can hear us, no, while driving or we are in their work, no, kasi sa Nepal ngayon is morning, no, 10 a.m., no, if I'm not mistaken, no. Advance sa atin sila advance tayo sa kanila ng 2 hours, no. So mas ahead tayo ng 2 hours from Nepal, and later on, no, makakasama natin si Miss Nepal, no. But bago tayo mag-umpisa, syempre kamustahin na muna natin si Atina. Atina, anong pinagkakabisihan mo dyan sa Cebu habang wala pa yung guest dati? Ikaw muna interviewin ko. Go ahead.
So far, I have been invited to join a couple of environmental activities, especially last June because it was an environmental month. So a lot of companies in Toledo invited me to join their coastal cleanups, their tree planting activities, and I have enjoyed it so far. And aside from that, I've also am planning to run as an SK chairman in our barangay so that I can really have a youth together and to really start an organization on my own as well. But aside from that, aside from my Miss Earth responsibilities, I have also projects in my modeling agencies, and I've been working on some new brands since my Miss Earth journey, and I'm grateful for it. Yun lang po.
At alam naman natin mag-e-election na sa October. Bakit mo naman naisipang ayan yan, na-mention mo para mas maging link ka sa mga youth, and then bakit bilang Miss Ecotourism, Miss Philippines Earth Ecotourism, is it hard for you ba na it is not enough for you para itap yung ating mga youth out there, para at least pero tatakbo ka mismo dun din sa Toledo, tama?
In my specific barangay po. But it's part in Toledo.
Part ng Toledo. Ayun, oo. Siyempre, supportado ka ni Mayora dyan. Yun lang. Ayun, kamusta naman ng Toledo so far, no? At I know naman na mining city ang Toledo. Anong mga bagay na changes, no? Or anong mga bagay na update dyan, no? Na sa palagay naman, kasi sinabi na rin naman ni Atina before na even though ng kanilang lugar ay mining, yung mga nagmamine, yung mga company na nagmamine, responsible mining naman ang kanilang ginagawa. Right, no, Atina? Hindi naman po ito yung katulad ng mga hukay lang ng hukay out there, and then after that, iiwanan na nakatiwangwang at bahala na kayo dyan. Pagka lumubog, nag-landslide, kayo-kayo na lang diyan, no? O dito sa Toledo hindi, no? Meron silang ginagawa para make sure safe pa rin every now and then sa lahat po ng mamamayan ng Toledo. They do it in a responsible way. How is it, no? Kamusta ang Toledo as of now?
It's still maintaining its promise in accomplishing responsible mining naman. And I've visited that specific company talaga before, and I'm really surprised how they have actually made such an impact to the environment. Like, I've seen their nurseries for the baby trees where they plant, like, I don't know if their time schedule for the tree planting, but I've also helped with their tree planting before, and I've seen their total efforts in really recovering all the destructions they have caused to because of the mining. So yeah.
Mm. Until now, no, wala pa rin si Reyna, no? Nakala ko Reyna kasi kanina naitag ko tuloy si Reyna Riz. Oo. Isip-isip ko ngayon, Reyna, ikaw na lang kaya, no? Joke lang. Di, wala pa si Reyna, no? Pero actually, when I see, no, her photo, nakita mo ba yung post ko sa Litrato Philippines na talagang ang ganda niya, no? So, definitely parang labanan din tong Miss Earth ng hindi lang patalinuhan o yung advocacy, but of course, no, ganda, no? Nakita mo ba yung ating kandidata for today? Actually, inaantay ko lang siyang mag-log in, no? Kanina nagtanong siya sa akin kung mag-wear pa daw siya ng sash and crown. Sabi ko, kung nandyan sa tabi mo, okay lang yun. Kung wala, okay lang din, no? Hindi naman required. Basta as long you still, no? The Miss Earth Nepal, no? 2023, hindi naman magbabago yun. With or without crown. Di ba, Tina? Tama naman ako, di ba dyan?
Paano ba i-pronounce yung last name niya? Majhaya?
Gaya. I think much gaya, no? Maybe let's ask her later, no? Baka meron siya mas mabilis na pronunciation than us. Oo, kasi minsan lalo na pag mga Russian yung ating guest, medyo talagang nahihirapan akong i-pronounce, no? Pero nakakatuwa lang na makasama yung ating mga Miss Earth kasi sila mismo yung nagko-correct ng kanilang names, no, in pronunciation. And then likewise, may mga na-encounter din ako mga guests na medyo nahihirapan din sila sa English. So, okay lang. Pero pagka South African nakakausap ko, Athena, sobra grabe. As in, mabilis sila mag-English dire-diretso. Hindi ko alam, ang language ba ng South Africa is English talaga, as far as you know, Athena?
I feel like they have different languages then, but yeah, I feel like most of them can speak English naman.
Oo, no? Kasi sa Philippines, that like us, no? Pilipino ang ating salita, no? But likewise, pag lalo na pag napunta ka sa Cebu, ito ano lang to honest speaking lang, sa mga taga Maynila dyan mo kayo magtampo, marami po talagang magaling mag-English pag sa part ng Visayas area, no? Na-encounter ko yan, no? Kasi before, nahihirapan sila magtagalog sa akin. In English ako naman yung nahirapan. Sabi ko gano'n, time mo, sabi ko gano'n. Ako hindi makasagot, tawa niya ng tawa sa akin. No, kasi ang bilis niya magsalita. So, natuwa lang ako kasi syempre, nakakatuwa na may mga ganun palamihan, lalo na sa Cebu na ang dami palang magagaling mag-English dyan, no? So, ayun, hands up ako sa inyo talagang bow ako sa inyo sa galing nyo na English dyan sa Cebu. Kahanga-hanga, no? Oo. Anyway, wala.
Cebuana ako, and I really prefer English than Tagalog talaga. But I'm trying to balance the two din. Most of the time.
Oo, mahirap din Imagine mo yun, di ba, na tayo ng tawag dito, pero yung Filipino language, ganun biglang nasa Pilipinas ka lang pero parang hirap na hirap tayo makapag-usap sa mga taga ibang probinsya. Pero sa totoo lang, no, nagtatanong sila, bakit hindi alam ng mga ibang taga Cebu, lalo na specifically sa Cebu o sa mga probinsya, yung salitang Tagalog, hindi nila masyadong maano. Ito yung isang reason na nakita ko. Ito based lang sa pananaw ko lang to, Athena. Correct me if I'm wrong. Lahat po kasi na napapanood nila sa TV doon, Visayas version. Kahit to tell, di ba? Tama ako, Athena. ano na siya sa Bisaya, no? Right?
Meron
Oo.
din. But most of the
Oo.
time, they prefer din ng mga teleserye talagang Tagalog. Like my titas and my mom. Like, I don't know. It really depends.
Oo, kasi minsan na ultimo yung mga balita nila talagang ano tapos pero pag noontime show ba manonood kay Itbulaga kasi meron silang naalala ko dati parang meron silang sariling noontime show sa Cebu eh. Tama ba ako? Right? No?
But yung Itbulaga na tinutukoy nyo, Tagalog lang din naman dito sa Cebu.
Oo, dito hindi, meron silang ibang show diyan. Naalala ko nung I was in Cebu there, no? Ng 12 o'clock, I was expecting na mapapanood ko yung sa Maynila. Nagulat ako, ay, ano pala, show pala dito sa Cebu. Yan, may mga programa rin pala sa Cebu, may mga palaro din sila, ganun. So, maybe, ayan na. Mag-upisa na tayo mag-English. Anyway, since um, Raina, no? Can you open your cam? Are you ready? So that, yeah, no? Hello, Raina. Anyway,
Hello, namaste.
Namaste. Before we introduce you, let's Athena introduce you well. Meron ka ng profile, Athena? Go ahead, Athena.
So, hi everyone. I am your Miss Philippines Ecotourism 2023, and allow me to introduce our beautiful guest for today, Miss 𝗟𝗶𝗶𝗽𝗶𝗀. Am I pronouncing it right?
Raina?
Miss
Where's Raina? Raina?
Hello.
Did she pronounce it right? Raina 𝗟𝗶𝗶𝗽𝗶𝗀?
Yeah, you pronounce it Reena.
Reena. Okay.
Raina.
𝗟𝗶𝗶𝗽𝗶𝗀. Am I?
Reena Mazgaya.
Magaya.
Yeah.
Magaya.
Our
Okay.
Miss Earth, Nepal. She is a 26-year-old woman who is a pilot and her parents instilled in her values of independence and compassion for others. She has been eager to help those in need and have found great satisfaction in serving others through her career as a pilot. She strongly encourages every woman to strive for excellence and making a positive impact on their communities. She is a case of a female pilot who defies all odds to make it to the cockpit. Such as an accomplishment not only goes against centuries of societal norms, but also sends a powerful message that women can do anything they set their minds to. When she is not in the air, you can find her exploring new places, seeking out new challenges, and living life to the fullest. Reena is confident in who she is and what she stands for, and is proud to have followed her passion to aviation to become a successful pilot that she is today. Her advocacy is women empowerment and conservation and preservation of natural heritage of Nepal in a sustainable way. Now, without further ado, let us welcome Miss Reena 𝗟𝗶𝗃𝗽𝗃 to join our interview today.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Raina.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good.
Yeah.
I think morning is your country,
Yes,
right?
it's
It's still
morning.
morning.
Yes.
Oh, did you eat your breakfast already?
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's ask you some question about your country first, no? So that many people here in the Philippines doesn't know about Nepal, no? So it's a good opportunity for you also to promote the tourism of Nepal. Can you tell us more about Nepal? What the best places to visit? Best food that you can offer to us when we go there, and kindly share some culture of yours, no, so that everyone may definitely have a glimpse, no, of your country while we are here in the Philippines. Go ahead, Reina, go ahead.
Nepal has such a surreal beauty that you have to experience it, and for that you need to visit Nepal. They say heaven is a myth, but Nepal is real. So it's very rich in cultural diversity, natural diversity, and people here are very kind and welcoming. And you'll find a very biodiverse society and people here, like it's harmony within them. And you will find many people with different languages, religion, living unitedly here. And of course, Nepal houses 8 of the tallest mountains of the world. So it is the home for the Himalayas. And yes, as all of us know, Mount Everest. So we house the apex of the world. And it's not just that. The food, the culture, it's very diverse and unique. The taste here, the environment here, for that you need to come and experience. And if I had to suggest as a Nepalese, I'll suggest the places like Pokhara, and there are many other rural places as well, where you'll find the very diverse terrains that very unique, and it cannot be found other places of the world. So for that, you need to come and visit Nepal.
Wow, no? Have you, Tina, have you visited Nepal already in your life?
Honestly, I haven't like really traveled out of the country yet. So yeah, I really want to go there though. After her sharing it, like I really want to go there.
Wow, no? So do you think, Reina, that if we go in Nepal, we will enjoy our travel there?
Of
And
course,
safe as well.
we'll be very happy to host you all.
Anyway, Athena, you have a question to Reina? Go ahead.
Okay. So hi po. I'm really interested in the fact that you're a female pilot. So can you please tell me more about it, like your journey towards it and how are you feeling about it?
My journey, I started my aviation career. It's been almost 7 years now. And I started because of my passion. I was very enthusiastic and passionate about the aircraft itself when I was a kid. So growing up, I always wanted to involve in the field of aviation. So as I grew up, after I finished my high school, I decided to become a pilot. Then I pursued my dream. I went for my training. I did my training from South Africa, Johannesburg, and Bloemfontein. There's a small town called Bloemfontein. And first I was in a military aviation flight school. Then after that, I moved to Johannesburg City for my further commercial pilot license training. And after I completed that, I went to France, Paris, to continue my training again. So now currently I'm working as a first officer in one of the domestic airlines of Nepal. And I really love what I do. And I don't take it as a work. Because I really love it. I love flying. I love everything about aviation. So that's my journey. And yes, being a female pilot, it is a bit tough because aviation itself is a male-dominant profession. So coming here as a female, it was a bit difficult for me, but still, I'm doing my part. I do have my share of struggles. And it's okay. I think if we are given chance, all of us ladies can achieve unimaginable heights.
Did you train also in airports of Nepal as well? No?
Yes, I fly here.
Oh, you fly. So have you already tried to maneuver one of their jet fighter?
Sorry, I did not get your question. Pardon me.
I mean, have you ever tried to maneuver or drive or try to fly? You know, the one of their jet fighter.
Oh yes, I am flying an aircraft. Its name is 𝗟𝗶𝘁𝗶𝗽𝗶𝗽𝗶. So I do fly in the regions of Nepal. So I fly the aircraft 𝗟𝗶𝘁𝗶𝗽𝗶.
Is there a lot of female pilot in your country?
Oh, there are not. There is only finger countable female pilots here. And if you ask me, if I have to be exact, there are only 600 to 700 approximately pilots in total in whole Nepal. And amongst them, there are only less than 50 female pilots.
Women.
Yes, women.
Wow. No, and you're one of them, no? And I'm very proud of you that you're aside for being Miss Earth, and you are one of the commercial pilots in your country. So how was it, no, being a pilot? No, isn't it hard to be a beauty queen and a pilot as well?
I think it's all about the time management at the end of the day. And yes, I'm taking my profession as well side by side, and obviously my journey as Miss Earth side by side. So I think the time management, obviously there will be hurdles, there will be hardship, but I think it's how you take it and how you deal with it and how you manage your time and how you are focused and determined with both of the field and anything you do side by side. So I think that's that.
Athena, do you have an additional question?
Okay, so why did you choose Miss Earth out of all the pageantries that exist?
Miss Earth was something that was very relatable to me because as a flyer, as an aviator, as a pilot, I have seen the beauty of Nepal while flying, its terrain, its beauty, its nature. So it was something very relatable to me, and I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to do my part as a Miss Earth, and how can I promote the natural beauty, or how can we raise awareness about the conservation, or how can we reflect the natural beauty of Nepal or whole environment, if I had to sum up, in the world. So that is something I could really relate. So it was Miss Earth for me.
Wow, no. So as I mean, there's a lot of pageant also in Nepal, but you choose Miss Earth because you've seen the beauty in the air, no? Oh, that's why, no? You choose Miss Earth, no, to be your pageant to join, no, this year. But I was so curious. You are very beautiful. There's a lot of beautiful pilot also in Nepal.
I think everyone is beautiful on their own way.
Wow, that's good. That's a good answer. Anyway, can we ask, because you're a pilot, can we ask her about your advocacy on it in Miss Earth?
Yes, my advocacy is about the sustainable conservation, sustainable waste management of Himalayas, because as Nepal is known as the house of mountains, so I want to advocate about its beauty, advocate about the conservation, because as the number of tourists are growing, and the global warming, because of the climate change and the global warming, the glaciers, the snow of these beautiful mountains are melting up now, and there are a lot of trash waste left by tourists and visitors. So their footprints, the waste footprints left by them, is really affecting the biodiversity, and as well adding up to the major global issue of today, which is the climate change. So my advocacy is that I stand for sustainable waste management of our Himalayas, and eventually of the whole globe. So it's about the cleanup project, waste management, conservation, and perseverance of our Nepal's crown, which is Mount Everest, and there are a lot of mountains as well. There is Lhotse, there is 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗃, there is Annapurna, and Mount Everest. So my advocacy is preserving and conserving this natural heritage.
How about you, Athena? Do you have another question to Reina?
I just want to know, what are your top 3 most important environmental issues that we should focus on today? Top 3, your top 3.
I think the first and foremost, I think is climate change, global warming, and second is our carbon footprints left by the industries, and second is our depleting natural biodiversity. So these are the 3 topmost issues that all of the people around the globe need to really focus on and bring their attention towards.
And I was so curious, what do you think the environmental issue that you have in your country right now?
Nepal is a developing country, and there is a lot of places where it still needs to develop, and we still need to do work, and there's always a room for improvement. So our main issue for now is here pollution and waste management. So due to the global climate change, global warming, we are facing this issue not only in Nepal, but I think all around the globe. So, but if I had to be particular about Nepal, it's air pollution and the waste management here.
Athena, another question for her.
What do you think about global warming, and how do you think are we going to find its solution for it?
So as the age of industrialization has developed and evolved, and us as a human, we are highly developing as well in terms of technology, in terms of industries. So, but it has its bad effects also. It has its bad side also, and that is global issues, a global warming issue. And I think the most important step we can take for now to suppress, to mitigate this issue will be reducing our carbon footprints left by industries and vehicles by introducing carbon taxation. So this concept will really help to mitigate global warming, climate change. So carbon taxation needs to be introduced, and it has been introduced in many countries already, like China, France, America. So we are in a progress, but still we need to focus our attention more on this issue.
Can we do also ask if Nepal is affected also by El Nino as of now?
Oh yes, it has been, because we are having unregulated, untimely monsoon, or the temperature fluctuation, or let's say the humid temperature, the rainfalls is very untimely here. So yes, we have been affected by that.
And what's the government doing right now in solution of El Nino or in preparation of it?
Yeah, it's something that is very natural, and from government side, they are trying to I think the major part that is affected because of this issue are the farmers, because of the untimely rainfall and or flooding. Because of that, the crops are really getting destroyed there. So government are planning, to have predetermined solution for it, and they are working on it. And yes, especially farmers are really affected by that. So government are trying to bring programs that are in benefits of farmers. So yes, government are trying from their part.
I think, Athena, as a pilot, I was thinking, since I think it's too far pa naman, but I mean, it is coming on November. You're going to fly in Vietnam for the competition of Miss Earth. But as preparation, you have a time for it as a pilot, commercial pilot, and then your preparation for Emmy. How is it? What are the things that you are preparing right now, in order to improve yourself and to to get the crown of Miss Earth 2023?
Yes, as I earlier said, time management is the key. So I'm taking my profession, my flights, and my journey to Miss Earth side by side. So my preparation is going hand in hand. And yes, I have been busy with my eco project as well for now. And I'm taking my classes, my choreography, my stage presentation, and about my speech, public speaking, and about my fitness. So everything is going as planned. But as I say, one step at a time. So small but sturdy steps that will lead you to your goal. So I'm doing my best.
Athena, do you have a question?
What are your expectations for the Miss Earth competition?
My expectations are high. Yes, I'm obviously aiming for the crown, but more than that, I'm really excited to share my journey with other Miss Earths all around the globe. And obviously the bond, the friendship that I will get to make with them, that really excites me. And obviously the main thing is I'm getting to represent my country, Nepal. That is the proudest moment for me in that international prestigious stage of Miss Earth. So yes, I'm very much excited about it.
Do you have something preparation at like a bucket list for you when you're going to Vietnam as well?
Oh yes, I do have.
What are they?
I do want to visit a few cities there. So let's see, hopefully.
What particular city that you are aiming to see, in Vietnam?
Oh, I really want to go to Hanoi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's very famous if you ask Vietnam. So Hanoi is the first place that comes to people's minds. So I really want to visit there. And Ho Chi Minh.
So are you trying to research what are the foods there that you love to eat as well, that you are fascinating of it, to taste, something like that?
Well, I'm such a foodie and I love food. If I have to be particular, I love seafood. So I'm sure in Vietnam they have a delicious cuisine. So I'm very much excited for that.
Okay, Tina, do you have still a question to Raina? We have a lot of time, no? So actually, we can talk more about anything else, no? Go ahead, Tina.
I'm just curious. Is this your first? Oh, I feel like you have been joining pageants before, or is this your first time?
First time.
Yes, this is my very first time in this pageant industry. I haven't joined any pageant competition before joining Miss Nepal. So this is my very first time.
Who encouraged you to join Miss Nepal?
Yes. Who is?
If I have to say all of the beauty queens, and if I have to be particular about Nepal, my former, predecessor, Miss Earth, who even won Eco Project video last year. So I'm really inspired by her, and she really did a great job there. So I'm really inspired by my predecessor.
Oh, that's why.
How about since that you are here in the Miss Earth, no? Are you also having some goal to make some friends in other country? And what country specifically do you want to meet?
I'm open to all of the beauty queens there. So I don't have a particular country. I'll be making friends. I'll be talking with all of the girls there, all of the lovely ladies there. So I don't have a particular name, but I think I'll be very excited to meet all of the participants there.
Do you have opportunity to meet, like you meet Athena, no, one of our ecotourism queen, no, in Miss Earth here in the Philippines. What makes you make them, no, to convince to visit your country? What are your strategy to make them convince? Let's visit our country. It's very good here. Something like that. Go ahead, Rhea.
For that, I would like to share one of the most interesting thing about Nepal, which is not found anywhere in the world. That is, we share our street, we share our culture with a living goddess. So it's not found anywhere in the world. So we have a living goddess. She's called Kumari. So we worship her as a deity, our god, and she's known as a living goddess. So yes,
really,
yeah, that's very interesting.
I didn't hear that. No, have you heard that already, Athena? A living goddess?
Oh, I'm not sure.
No, I'm so curious to see. Is it he or she?
She, living goddess.
She.
Kumari.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, goddess is for she. No? So it means so he's still alive right now.
Yes, he is. She is. So it is. There is a very religious concept behind it. So for a girl to be a living goddess, there is some certain cultural things that needs to be fulfilled for her to be declared as a living goddess. So it's really interesting. And another interesting part is in Asia, obviously Buddha is known as it's very in all around the Asia, and obviously all around the world. Buddha is known, and Nepal is known as the birthplace of Buddha, Gautam Buddha. So Lord Buddha was born in Nepal. So that is another interesting fact of Nepal. And obviously, apart from that, there is a lot of interesting thing and natural beauty that lies within Nepal. So for that, I think I will convince my sisters or the ladies who will participate in Miss Earth so to come and visit Nepal, and we Nepalese people will be very much happy and very much welcoming to host you all.
Can I ask one question? I do remember, I forgot the year, but Nepal was hit, no? A devastated earthquake as well. Is that right?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. So
Nepal
how was it? Are they already recovered from the earthquake, or they fix everything that been crushed into sand, something like that?
Yes, Nepal was hit by a very tragic. It was a very tragic event. It was the earthquake happened in the year of 2015, and yes, we Nepalese and the whole Nepal recovered from it. And even infrastructure, we have already rebuilt it. But for now, because of this COVID pandemic, we are still recovering. From the, if you see from the economic side, Nepal is still recovering from COVID pandemic.
Athena, do you have a question? Another?
No, I don't have that. I'm good now.
Can I ask this as a pilot? No, I do know is actually Athena has been interested. No, maybe someday we try to have a course being a pilot. Do you think it's very hard to be a pilot when you are a woman, no, compared to the man who was, recently where I mean, most of us know from ever since, no, most of the men are pilots. No, I mean, most pilots are men, no, and then recently it's open for women. Do you think as a woman it's very hard to compete with men, no, for being a pilot?
I think being a woman, we have a hardship. We need to prove, let's say, if people are doing 100%, we as a woman, we need to give 110% to prove our point, to prove our work. But it's a developing concept. And I think the issue is not only in Nepal, but it's all around the world that women have been suppressed, women have been misjudged. Even though they have abilities and capabilities, not given a proper opportunity or resources, we women can do a lot, but only if given appropriate opportunities, education, awareness, we can do a lot. But if you talk about aviation field and aircraft, a plane doesn't judge who is flying, whether it's a man or a woman. So it's us, it's our mind, it's our skill that helps us to fly. So it's not about the gender, but it's about our skills and about our education. So as a woman, there are difficulties, but I think given a right opportunity, right time, we can prove ourselves, and we have been proving ourselves, I think.
No, I think it's very. I am very proud for the women to become a pilot, because being a pilot is very hard task job, no? Because aside from maneuvering from air and landing, of course you have to take care of the safety of your passenger. Is that right, Reina?
Of course.
Oh, and I would like also to ask, no, as a Miss Earth, no, do you think it's a best advantage for you being a pilot as well, no, and being a queen at the same time? Do you find it an advantage for you?
I won't take it as an advantage, but I will take it as my privilege, because no matter whatever whatever background or whatever field you come from, or whatever you are working for, whatever your profession is, be a doctor, be a pilot, be a social worker, be a banker, be an accountant. It really doesn't matter. It's the core values within you and the morals that really helps you win, but not the profession. So no matter whatever the background, no matter whatever the profession, I think it's your core value and your morals and ethics.
Athena, do you have an additional question to before I ask some of messages for her co-sister Queen? Go ahead.
I'm just curious. I feel like you travel a lot. How many countries have you visited, and what is your topmost favorite out of all of them?
By far, I think I have visited approximately 9 countries. But if I have to pick one, obviously I love my home country, Nepal. But apart from that, I recently visited Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Malaysia, and I really love the weather, and it's a bit humid, but still I love the country and the beauty, natural beauty. And I was really surprised because the Muslims and Hindus, both of the religion, they are living there united, so that is very fascinating. And if I have to take another country's name, that would be France. It's really, the architecture there is phenomenal. So I think my second pick will be France.
Have you visited Philippines already?
No,
Raina? Not yet.
I haven't.
Not yet. After you visit the Philippines, this is your top one, no? In your list for sure, no? Because Malaysia is near in Philippines, and
yes.
The weather is definitely almost
and the beach,
yes, and we have a lot of beach, and it
islands.
Islands that you can hop on, and we have a lot of natural resources, even underwater resources also. We have a lot of it, no? So you will enjoy a lot of
the food there.
of course. So maybe you have to try to visit Philippines as well, no, in the future.
Of course, that is on my bucket list.
I hope some of your flights will be diverted also in the Philippines so that you can
hopefully very soon.
Hopefully very soon. Anyway, since we asked a lot of questions with you, do you have a message for your co-queens to inspire them and also to make them more aggressive, no? Pushing our goal, no, to protect our environment as well. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yes. No matter where we stand, no matter whatever our background is, no matter whatever our profession is, we all of us have come this far, all of us ladies, and I'm very much excited to meet all of you, all of my fellow sisters in Vietnam. And for them, if I have to give a message, we can achieve a lot, and we can do so much. We don't need to move mountains. It's just a small pushing thing from you, and it can create a ripple effect that can change the world. And we can the advocacy about environmental conservation, we can do it from each and field, even though from our day-to-day life, small activities, like just if you meet a person, tell them or aware them about the risk management, or even though if you see people trashing around the streets, public places, you can just go and aware them. So it's the small things that really aids up in the bigger goal, the sustainable goals. So we can create a ripple effect from our side, and the whole globe will eventually follow it. So that is my message. And I think all of the ladies are doing really good wherever they are from their side. I think the preparation is going very good, and I'm very much excited to meet them and share the journey together.
Actually, I was so curious. She's already 26 years old, Athena, but she looks young, no? As we can see, no? And I was so amazed that she said that she was a pilot, no? So it's a lot of training to be a pilot, to pass as a pilot, no? So for her, I think it was easy. No, for that was, I think, no. How many times did you take to pass? No, being a pilot.
It's a continuous process. The duration of the flight, initial flight training, it depends on how much or fast or how much you progress. But generally, in average, it takes 1.5 years to 2 years, or nowadays, due to the strict syllabus and revised syllabus of pilot training, it takes almost about 2 years to 3 years to finish the training itself. But even though after we start working, we need to keep on studying, keep on our study materials, revise our knowledge fresh. So we go on this half-yearly training every 6 months, where we prepare or where we do our training to revise our skills, to revise our knowledge. So it's a very intense training that all of the pilots all around the world, they have to go through. So our learning process never ends if you become a pilot. I think it's in every profession. I think you learn every new thing every day. So for us, every landing is not different. Every takeoff is not different. Every flight is not different. We face challenges in every flight, but it's how you tackle it, how you stay calm, focused, and make a good decision about it. So the learning process never ends.
I have my question. Do you have a question, Athena? Another question, Malana? Okay. I have a question for you. It will be my last question before I ask you to thank. I ask you to thank those people who help you. If you're being crowned, no, as a Miss Earth, no, what are the things that you want to definitely tell the world, no, in order to help our problems, no, in the environment all over the earth?
So first and foremost, as an individual, more than relying and depending upon others, we as an individual need to take initiative from our own individual level, be it from your household, be it in your workplace. You can start it, you can initiate it just by yourself. You know, you can raise awareness and people will follow eventually. If you spread the awareness, people will get inspired by your work. So I think it starts from the individual level. And obviously, with the help of government and with the help of organizations who are already involved in this, I think we can progress in this matter a lot. Because for now, global warming is a very big crisis that the world is facing, and we cannot turn our blind eye towards it. So for that, we need to be aware, because we can see the proof of it all around the world: the heat waves, the temperature fluctuation, wildfire, melting of glaciers, and drought. It's all around the world. So for that, we really need to wake up now as an individual, even as a country, a government, from local level to government level. We really need to grab the attention towards it. And this platform, Miss Earth platform, is one of the most effective platform that we can raise our voice, or we can advocate about the environmental issue or about the conservation of the natural resources. Because after all, there is only one Earth, and we are the people of the Earth, and it's in our hand to save our planet. So that's how I think we should take it, and it should start from the individual level to all the way to government level as well.
So you mean with or without crown, no, you will able to help, no,
of course,
stop, no, or to encourage people to help to face our problem in our in environment.
Yes. For this, because it is a basic individual, it is a basic how can I put it? It is a basic individual duty to preserve this planet, because the Earth, the planet, is providing us so much: the air, the water, the land we are living in, the food. So it's our duty to preserve this Mother Earth. And if we don't do it, nobody will. So it's in our hand. It's the people who, yes, we can swallow in our hand, who can make the change, we can bring the change, we can initiate the process, we can conserve the nature. So it's in our hand.
Okay. I think that's a good answer, and everybody will be loved, no, to hear that. No. Anyway, we would like to ask you to thank those people who help you in this pageant as well, and those friends of yours who helped you to convince to join this pageant as well. Your family that's helped you, your supporters. Would you like to thank them? Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me in this interview and giving me an opportunity to share my thoughts, to share my advocacy, and to represent my country as well. So I really like to thank you. And to all my supporters who have been showering me with the love, the support, I'm very, very grateful towards you. And I really appreciate it. And please do keep loving, because I know there are a lot of people who text me in my Instagram page, also from all the way to Philippines. So I really love Philippines, the people there, because they take out the time. The Philippines people, they take out their time to message me, the warm wishes, the support that they have been showering, not only from Nepal, but as I said, from Philippines, and there are other countries, Thailand, and from the European countries as well. I'm getting a lot of messages. So I really like to thank you, all of you that who have been supporting me and have bestowed the love, the encouragement. So I really like to thank you, and I'll do my best to make all of you proud as a woman of Earth. So I'll make myself able to represent the whole Earth itself and raise awareness. And yes, keep loving and keep supporting. And if there is any field of improvement, I'm open to the constructive comments. So please do let me know. I'll improve. I'm working day by day from my side. So thank you so much.
Well, no, I think no, lots of people loves you, especially in Nepal. Aside from other countries that you receive a message, no, that there's a lot. No, there's if maybe no, it's a voting competition, you're able to win. Oh, but but this is more no in actually intelligence, beauty, and also advocacy. What we are competing with. So also we would like to ask Athena. Athena, would you like to thank some of your friends? Athena recently won Miss Philippines Earth ecotourism, and of course, no, she wants to thank lots of people who help her as well, no, in this pageant. Go ahead, Athena.
I just want to thank my fan base. Ever since I won Miss Philippines Ecotourism, a lot of little kids admire me now, and I got to inspire them every day, and I'm really grateful for that. But I also want to personally thank you, Sir Mike, for inviting me to be your co-host and meet a couple of the Miss Earth candidates. It's really inspiring to hear them, like their opinions and their personal stories, and I'm really excited for my future interviews. So I'm really thankful for this opportunity as well. And also my team. I thank my management, my friends, my family, and everyone else. That's all.
Yeah. Anyway, you know, I would like to thank you both, no, especially Athena for helping me in this program and to make it possible, no, with Miss Earth Nepal, of course, Miss Earth Nepal and the Miss Earth organization of Nepal. We would like to thank you for giving us opportunity to interview Miss Raina Madgaya, no, which is a very, very delightful for us to know her better. And she's very beautiful. I thought when I saw their photo, I thought she's a touch of Filipina, no? But I was thinking, no, maybe it's not. She's a pure Nepali. Oh, that's why. But she look like Filipina. There's a lot of friends of mine that you look actually same look with yours. Actually, if you're going here in the Philippines, you will be noticed that you are Nepalese. No, I'll make sure of that. No? They will think you are a Filipina also. They will speak Tagalog with you. No. Anyway, thank you very much for that. Do you have a language, an own language in Nepal?
Oh, yes, we do have. Our mother language is Nepali language, but people from different religion, caste, culture, they have their own language as well. But our common mother language is Nepali language.
Well, thank you very much for that. Anyway, susunod na po yung programa. The next program is 𝗟𝗶𝘁𝗶𝗶𝗽𝗃 by Attorney Sal Panelo. Thank you very much, Miss Reina, for Miss Earth Nepal 2023, and of course, no, our Miss Philippines Earth, Athena Auxilio, ecotourism, no, queen, no, of Miss MPE 2023. Thank you very much to both of you. Athena, we will see you again next week, no? I think, no? And with another set of Miss Earth Queens. Thank you very much, Reina. I hope you enjoy with us, with Athena, with interviewing. Anyway, thank you very much. And all Nepal people, I hope you're okay there. And good morning to all of you. And I think magla-lunch. It's going to be lunch there, no, in your country. 1 hour from now is going to be lunch. Anyway, thank you very much and hope to see you soon. I hope you will visit Philippines as well. No, thank you very much. Keep safe, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you. Paalam. Namaste. Bye-bye.
The views and comments